Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Reese Olson.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 3. In there at the knees. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Michael Conforto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Late with the swing there.
No, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. To second, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next pitch inside, and the count's full. Caught him looking for the K.
Third,
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
And that's downstairs and outside. And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back.
That goes way back and gone.
He'll circle the bases.
Kerry Carpenter touches them all.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Yamamoto, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back. He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Strike 2. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Javier Baez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that is cut on and missed. And now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to the left. Betts fires over to first. Baez gone on the play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Olsen back to work. Down and away for ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2 count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Max Muncy. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1. And a strike in there.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next offering is in for a
1
strike.
ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. And that's in the dirt.
1, no strikes.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And misses inside. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 7, the catcher,
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Nobody out, runner at first. Into center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That was pretty nasty. So up next, Trey Sweeney. Tied him up inside with that one.
0-1.
McKinstry at second. Dingler over at first, so one away. And ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very different.
There's a swing and a drive.
Let's score two.
Off the wall. Throws to second.
Don't go for war, but it was still another run. See that in the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Carpenter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the
Score
middle.
2 runs, roll up the gate.
Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. 1 run is in. Bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Let's go. Let's kill it
right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
And that one sliced foul. Runner on at third, 1 gone. That one ripped left field. Conforto makes the catch. Runner tags for third. He's in there.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
And first offering is fouled off.
Smoking this, dude.
And he swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here comes Chris Taylor. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one is inside ball 1. Kim measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Let's go, another dub. 4 in a row tonight. Just, I don't know, absolutely raw.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next.
Detroit Tigers.
Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Jackson Jobe. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's got real good command of the four-seam fastball, and then he'll mix the cutter in just when he thinks that you're on that fastball a little bit. That makes for a defensive swing and many times a broken bat.
Ready to go. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Bo Bichette.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
That's a ball.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's the third. Throw on to Torkelson. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
He swings and fouls one off. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 4, George.
So man aboard, George Springer, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. He got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. And today's starter, Chris Bassett. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Kerry Carpenter, the leadoff bat. As he swings through it for strike one. What a stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Batting second, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That just
Off
misses.
the plate.
Now 1-2. Kirk to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth.
Here's Riley
The
Green.
left fielder, Riley Green.
Foul ball there. Torkelson off of first with 2 away. Inside, almost got him. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Toronto,
And
the
now
center fielder,
Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
Joe back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he takes a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. Now the catcher up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Second inning here. No score. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside, and it hit him. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. And there's the strike. Man at first, 1 away.
1 strike. 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. So 2 down, and next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Javier Baez.
The center fielder, Javier.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Swings and misses. From downtown Minneapolis, welcome inside the Metrodome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starter in this one, Jackson Jobe. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now a chance for
Leading off
Josh
tonight
Smith.
for Texas, the shortstop, Josh Smith.
And that's through there for a strike. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
That one well upstairs. 1-2 to count. Got him. And now one away.
Batting second,
Wyatt
the left
Langford
fielder,
now at the
Wyatt
plate.
Langford.
Ball one
1-0.
there. And now it's even up.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1-1.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Number 21, Jake Berger.
That one
1-0.
misses, and that's ball one. Berger measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
When you throw a
2
fastball
strikes.
by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And he lays down a bunt. Throw on to Torkelson. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Mahle. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now it's the right fielder,
Leading
Kerry
up for
Carpenter.
the Tigers, the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fine and nipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. There's a splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through it for the K. Goes to second. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Pulls that one foul. Carpenter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Oh, he hit him.
That got him.
And that got him pretty flush. Batter now, Javier Baez.
Number 71, Jacob Webb.
That's towards center. Langford, long run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is the second inning set to go.
Rangers,
here is Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. That one misses in the dirt. That smash towards center. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
No ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
Jonah Heim.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. No score here in the second. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Man at first, and the batter now, Adolis Garcia. Fastball is outside. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-2.
To second, and he's out. That ends the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now, Zach McKinstry.
McKinstry.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Now one away. Dylan Dingler will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That
Ball
misses. 2-1. And the
Ball
sweeper
3.
is off the plate.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
That's down and in. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. On to the third inning, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Joe back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
In the dirt, and a count now even up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Josh Young. Swings through that one.
0-1.
And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to. Have a nice tight spin to it. And a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
32, Evan Carter.
Now fly ball to right center. Carpenter brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. first.
Now pitching for Texas, number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder,
Back to the top of the lineup. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first.
That's an out.
And that quickly 2 away.
now batting.
Here is
the second
Gleyber
baseman,
Torres.
Gleyber
Struck out swinging his first time.
Torres.
And he swings and misses at the initial
No
offering.
balls. 1 strike.
And
1-1.
that skips in the dirt. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Start of the fourth,
Leading off
and the
for
batter
Texas,
will be the
the
shortstop, Josh Smith.
Smith.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Smith, in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt, and a count 1-2. Just missed.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Wyatt Langford digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Torres over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So 2 down now, and here is Jake Berger. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
Swings and misses. Strike
No ball.
1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Gets to it onto first.
Yes,
got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
The left fielder,
Here's Riley
31.
Green.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Trying to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed
0-1.
hitter. Just
No, that's
missed.
the ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go
1
back to
ball,
that pitch
2
later
strikes.
in this at bat.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. The tag out. So here's Baez now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Baez.
Pitch misses
1-0.
there. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Jock Peterson. Popped up, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one upstairs. In the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here is Marcus Semien. His first at bat was a strikeout. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Zips it across, and Semien is out. So digging in, Jonah Heim.
Number 28, Jonah Heim.
First pitch swinging.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And delivers outside. Fouled off to the right. The Rangers still looking for their first hit in this one. That one ripped. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Garcia at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. And now here is Zach McKinstry. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Fastball right there smoked him in the leg. At least it's in the leg and not in the wrist or the hand, but it still hurts, man.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 55, Chris Martin.
Dingler goes after that one for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
McKinstry gets his lead at first, nobody out. So now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
At the belt and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Up and in, and it's 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Golden opportunity right here. In the air to left down the line. Langford on the move towards the line, and that drops foul. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Puts a bunt down. Bare hand scoop. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's tagged out, scrambling back to third. But 1 run scores, and we have a tie ball game. Top 6. And here is Josh Young. Joe back to work. And that's in the dirt. He was late there. Strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 1-2. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Brant Herter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when an opposing team did that to me.
In the dirt.
No ball. 1 strike.
Nice job behind the plate there. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
Oh, no.
Tag, and they got him. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. So up next, Josh Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. It's safe at first, a bunt single.
Great ball, feeling right.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go. And safe. It's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the 6th. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Young fires across the diamond. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
Now batting,
Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit.
Torkelson.
And they get Torkelson for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Green up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 2 and 2 now.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The next offering misses. And now 3 and 2. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Jake Burger. Herder measures 6 feet 6 inches, 250 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Jack Peterson stands in.
Designated hitter, Jack Peterson.
Peterson just got a piece of it.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now it's going to be Marcus Semien. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Got him swinging. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Javier Baez.
Baez. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 77, Luke Jackson.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So digging in,
now
Zach
batting,
McKinstry. He's 0 for 1.
McKinstry.
And that one is inside. There's the strike. Smith tosses to first.
Got him, that's
2 up, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Ball 1, no strikes. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1-1.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Simeon. The throw to first.
That's an out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim.
Jonah. Heim.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Brennan Hanafy.
Number 75, Brennan Hanafy.
The wind of the pitch. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one away. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Base is empty, 1 away,
strike.
and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1-2.
And El Bumby is kept in check with the K. Now the third baseman, Josh Young, 1 for 2.
Josh Young.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Drops a bunt down the first base side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading
Now
up
it's the
for
DH.
Tigers,
Colt
the
Keith.
designated hitter, Colt Keith.
And a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long
ball,
time.
one
No
strike.
chance of even fouling it off.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Heim puts the glove on him. 1 gone on the strikeout.
Now batting.
And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. He is struck out and he is walked. Just
that's
missed.
No, inside.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's a little bit low. He goes down looking.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Rangers,
And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Hannafy back to work. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed
ball,
off the
1
bases.
strike.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Safe! And the
He made it
go-ahead
safe.
run is on with a leadoff single.
The batter, number 8,
And now the shortstop, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. And he's out at first. He can't get back. Man, is he fast.
That's so fun to watch.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that bunt goes foul. It's a
Left
strikeout.
fielder,
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some.
Out to short, Sweeney. Handles, throws the first, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
of the
for the
9th.
Tigers,
And here
the
is
second
Gleyber
baseman,
Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Up the middle, Smith. Tosses to first. One out, bottom of the 9th. And here's the first
Now
baseman,
batting,
Spencer
first baseman,
Torkelson.
Spencer
0 for 3 in this one.
Torkelson.
Curve in the dirt.
1-0.
Fought off foul. Way out front for strike 2. All tied
ball,
up. We're in the
2
last
strikes.
half of the 9th inning. And that one is
2-2.
downstairs. Ball 2. takes the whip.
The left fielder, number 31.
And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green.
Green.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Looks like he wants the signs again. Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter.
Now batting.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Javier Baez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
But he's back. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Smith throws across the diamond. Baez gone on the play. That's the 3rd out, and we're on to extra innings. Now here is Jake Berger. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Bunt attempt misses. And the ball out of third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, 2 now. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it. On to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. And now Jack Peterson. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's the 3rd baseman, Zach McKinstry. Carter going back. He brought it back.
Wow, what he brought, dude.
And he makes it up to 3rd with 1 away.
The catcher, number 13.
That would have been huge if it would have snuck over the glove to take the lead. Great athleticism at the wall. Goes up.
Takes away 2-run bomb.
And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That missed by a lot. And 1-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
This ball is way back, and it's over.
In there, that'll do it.
Tigers will win 5 in a row tonight. Let's go.
Walk it off an extra inning.
Walk it off.